All right, let's get started with Maya dynamics. First of all, I'll go through the Maya. Since 2009, they introduced the N cloth and N particles, a new nucleus engine. So it's a bit different from the thing I'm showing. This is old school that I'm going to show. We start from the basics, and now it's done. Okay. So I just follow me if you can. Create a cube and some plane. Let's twist it a bit so it doesn't fall flat. More interesting. And let's go to menu and dynamics. To dynamics menu. As you can see, there's a dynamics and N dynamics. We'll go over N dynamics later, and it's much more fun. This is all dynamics, so we go rigid bodies, soft rigid bodies here. Can I? Is it the maximum resolution? It's like
you might be
too
able
many.
to go into.
It's too many. We don't see the menus here.
Yeah, I know.
For the.
Yeah.
That's maximum. Okay.
So we can try something bigger.
Yeah, it's better. I think so.
Better?
I think so. Really? Yeah. All right. So it's soft and rigid bodies. Can you follow me? Like try to recognize by the name there. So the cube would be an active rigid body. It's active since it flies around. We want to push it around. And the plane would be our passive rigid body. Right here. All right, and then, or you can just take. Let's do another cube. You can just apply a field on it. Right here. You see the fields? Just go gravity field, and it become rigid body automatically. And this cube is not connected to the field. How do we do that? How do we connect the things around? There is an editor called relationship editor, and it's dynamic relationships, that thing. So right here, if we select the other cube, and select cube 2 is connected already, as you see, to the field, and you see like AC selection modes. So we select this cube and we click on gravity field. Now they're both connected. No, huh? And now they're both influenced by gravity. So if we play, let's give it some more frames here. Let's say 200. Another thing. That's the first thing you do in dynamics. You go to preferences, and that's right here by the key. Just click on that, open your preferences, and in the time slider, the playback speed, you have to set it on play every frame. Otherwise, it will skip frames, and the simulation won't be accurate, unless it's very simple simulation, because it will be behind the time. The playback, it won't be simulated properly.
So in the preferences and time slider.
Down, right here, down there.
Yeah,
you see that?
You can go down there, or you can go to Window, Settings and Preferences.
Sorry,
Window.
how did you make the PQ1 and
Sorry. It's I just click on the shelf. You can do create. You can go create, and then you have the polygon primitives here. So you can just create cube. It depends. Sometimes you click and it appears.
Oh, no, sorry. I meant, how did you make it into a field?
Rigid. Okay. So you can, let's do it again. No problem. All you do, basically, let's make a couple cubes, duplicate. rotate them a little so they fall more interesting. And then you select both cubes. Let me remove that gravity field first. So you select both cubes, and all you do, you go to field, right here, and you apply gravity field. Just click gravity. All right? That's it. They both became dynamic. They both became active rigid bodies. And since the plane, we made it passive rigid body through the same menu. And it's only passive instead of active, passive. You can change it. You can go and select in your attribute editor or channel editor. There's a thing called here. See active? You can switch it from active to passive right here. Instead of on, you can take off. So if I select the plane, you see active is off. So it won't fall. It won't be affected by gravity. It won't be affected by fields. It will be just there as a barrier. That's what we put it for. So these cubes will fall on the plane. So click 5 to see the shaded mode.
So there were two ways that you did the cubes. One was to make it an active rigid body, and then in the
apply
dynamic
fields.
Relationship editor, you added gravity to it.
Well, you can, let's create one. Here, you can, before you don't have to apply fields on it, you just want it to be a rigid body, right? Active rigid body. So we go and make it active rigid body. Now, if you play, it's not affected by gravity. How do we include that in the simulation? We go and we open relationship editors, and we go and open dynamic relationships right here, and we see, and we select gravity. Okay, and we select the cubes. 1, 2. You see the third one is not affected by gravity because if you select, you see it comes in blue. This one does not appear. So all you need is to click on the gravity field, and now they're connected.
Right.
So now 3 of them are affected by gravity.
These guys are going to start crying because they spend a long time on bouncing balls.